Urgent notice. Attention all crucian carp anglers. Doing these 3 things wrong in extreme heat is equivalent to feeding the fish for free. Have you ever encountered this situation? Braving the scorching sun, arriving at the river full of hope, only to end up with just 2 or 3 crucian carp in your fish bag by the end of the day, so listless they might as well be yawning. Then you go home to your wife's sarcastic remarks, feeling both frustrated and annoyed. Actually, many anglers make critical mistakes when fishing for crucian carp in summer. To put it bluntly, they're just wasting their time, essentially treating the fish to a free feast. In my 20 years of wild fishing, I've stumbled more times than you've eaten instant noodles. Today, let's talk about why crucian carp stop biting in extreme heat and how doing these 3 things wrong means you won't even catch a single kernel of popcorn, let alone a full bag. First, choosing the wrong fishing spot. Fellows, don't just rush to crowd around open water or sunlit areas. In summer, crucian carp hate the heat even more than you do. They love shaded spots and aquatic plants. I remember one July, I took my angler friend Lao Zhang fishing. He insisted on sitting right out in the middle of the river, almost getting sunburned to a crisp. By nightfall, he'd caught only 5 tiny crucian carp, no bigger than your pinky. Meanwhile, I was in the shade by the shore, reeling in fish 15 times an hour, with non-stop action. Later, he asked me for the secret, and I told him, "You need to think like a fish. If fish hate the heat, we need to find cool spots. Underwater plants are oxygen-rich, and crucian carp gather there like they're at a party. Pick the right spot, and fishing becomes twice as effective with half the effort. Pick the wrong one, and you're just feeding the fish." To catch well, don't rush to cast your line. Look for shade, check for aquatic plants, observe the current. Even if you walk a few extra steps, at least you won't get roasted into old bacon. Second, rushing the bait nest. In summer, fish have small appetites, and it takes longer for them to gather at the nest. Many beginners cast their hooks within 5 minutes of setting up the nest, splashing around so much that they scare the fish away before they even arrive. I know a female angler who can't wait for the bait to sink before tossing her hook in. While others are reeling in fish, she's still feeding the nest. Later, I advised her, "You have to wait, especially in extreme heat. Fish are extra cautious. After setting up the nest, wait at least 30 minutes, ideally an hour, before they'll dare to enter and feed." Once, during a night fishing trip, she couldn't wait and sneaked a cast. The nest erupted in chaos, and all signs of fish, bubbles, ripples, vanished. She finally learned her lesson, waiting until nearly dark to cast. That night, she caught 3 catties of big crucian carp, so excited she almost started dancing on the spot. So, be patient with the bait nest, don't expect instant results. Let the fish settle into the environment first. Third, choosing the wrong time is a total waste of effort. Fishing during the day in summer is pure self-torture. Crucian carp hide in deep water or under aquatic plants to rest during the day, only coming out to feed once the sun sets and temperatures drop. I remember a fishing contest with friends. We baked in the sun all day, our faces red as monkeys' bottoms, while the float didn't budge. But by 5 p.m., as the temperature dropped, it suddenly turned into a fish-snatching frenzy, with non-stop action. My friend Lao Wang joked, "We might as well have stayed home napping with the AC on." The pattern is simple. For summer crucian carp, early mornings and evenings are golden hours, especially on cloudy or rainy days, when the bite is fiercest. Bonus tip: don't overlook tackle setup. In summer, fish bite gently, avoid large floats, big hooks, or thick lines. I always use 0.8 main line plus 0.4 leader, size 2 thin wire hooks, and a sensitive float. Too thick or heavy, and the crucian carp will dart away at the slightest touch. Light, thin tackle gives clear signals, and your hookup rate will soar. To sum up, here's your action plan. Don't be lazy, scout fishing spots carefully, prioritizing shade and areas with lots of aquatic plants. Never just plop down in direct sunlight for convenience. After setting up the nest, wait, don't rush to cast. Brew a tea, chat, and let the fish come to you. Remember, daytime is basically fish nap time, mornings and evenings are prime time. Pick the wrong hours, and even the best skills won't save you. One last thought: fishing isn't just about reading guides, it's about getting out there and learning from mistakes. Experience is forged in those empty-handed trips. When it's sweltering, don't let the sun cloud your judgment. Follow these steps, and you'll feed fewer fish and catch more yourself. We all start as rookies before becoming veterans. Here's to full bags, no scoldings from your wife, sharper skills, and more wild fishing fun. Author profile: I'm a self-media blogger who loves fishing and sharing tips. Follow me to exchange fishing skills and chat about all things wild fishing. Give a like, save, and follow, you won't miss the next update.